Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning in Indiana. We're currently at a landscaping job, or an upcoming job right now. We were planning on starting today, but we got some rain the past 2 days, so I was afraid it's gonna destroy the yard with my bobcat, so we decided to just bring the supplies here and get it ready. So I'll show you what's going on here. All right, so what the job entails is we're gonna be ripping out a bunch of bushes, a bunch of ivy and stuff like that, as you see here. I think there's about 21 bushes total on this property. Clean this tree out a little bit, break the leaves up. I'm gonna put some weed barrier down, some plastic paver edging. That's something I like to use. That way when you're weed eating, it's not damaging your weed eater head or anything like that. It's also just easy to install and pretty clean edges on it. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit too. He's not wanting to do any landscaping right here. And we plan on putting some large L gravel or river rock, whatever you want to call it, down in the front and back here, right back there. We're gonna clean that ivy up too. So where I first started though, we are gonna be putting some black mulch. I think it calls for 1 to 2 yards. So not too bad of a job. Probably be a couple days for me and my other worker, Quentin. Just gotta find time. We work full-time factory and do this on the side. It's hard to balance everything out. So right now I'm just unloading some of the supplies. Like I said, if you ever want to know what a inside of a landscaping truck looks like, this is the bed. I got some tools, some hoses for the pressure washer to clean the rock off later on. This is the paver edging I was talking about. Like I said, people probably use different things, but I find this is the cleanest edge and it doesn't damage your weed eater head or anything like that. So got a broom, clean up any dust, shovels, gas, all that good stuff. And then on the inside I've got a couple different things. I got some more stuff for the weed barrier. I got weed barrier itself. Got some wheelbarrow tires because this one went flat. These are some no flat tires, but they're actually bigger, so we'll see if those will fit on the wheelbarrow. And I got some stakes and staples for the edging and for the barrier. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just gonna get this unloaded and get the job ready to go. Grabbing the grease gun, got the truck and trailer hooked up, and a bobcat loaded up for tomorrow's landscaping job. Sitting pretty good right now. We went ahead and grabbed the plywood, that way we don't destroy the yard too much with bobcat, since we've got a lot of rain here recently. So right now I'm just greasing these zerks up, just getting everything lined out, and I'll show you tomorrow with the progress. Good morning, it's Monday now. It's about 50 degrees out. We're currently at the job. I'm sure you can hear the bobcat warming up in the background. Just trying to get everything lined out. Plywood highway to try to alleviate any damage to the yard as much as possible. This is our first victim right here, this bush. Main goal is just get all the bushes in the front tore out and then clean the beds out and prep them from the rocks. So that's where we're at. Alright guys, just a progress update as to where we're at right now. I've gotten probably eight bushes out so far. I had 2 of them that were pain in the butt, so I'm gonna wait on Quentin to get here, help me tear these out, but kind of a mess right now. As you can see right here, it's the bushes I've got so far. I gotta tear some ivy out, clean these beds up. I got 3 or 4 more in the front. I'll probably call it for that. And then I'll just clean up the beds and prep them at least, get them ready for this weekend. Just a little update where we're at now, guys. Cleaned out all the bushes except for one of them. One of them's pretty stuck in there, so we'll wait on that. But I've cleaned it up a little bit. I've already manually edged this, put some weed fabric down on it too. So just gotta clean it up a little bit. That's where we're at right now. All right, guys, so we're just finishing up for the day, getting the prep work done for the front. He's edging it out right now, just eyeballing it, making sure it's straight as possible. Obviously, it'll move once we get rocking there, but we've got the weed fabric down. And getting the edging lined up here. Fabric over here too. And manually edge this out. Probably have to clean it up a little bit, but we're just gonna stage this over here until the coming weekend. That way we can just take it all in one load since we got plenty more bushes to pull out. So that's where we're at right now. Good morning, it's Tuesday morning. It's obviously raining now here in Indiana. We're currently at the supplier, about to pick up 2 yards of black mulch and deliver it back to the job and at least stage it for this coming weekend. Got some bad weather next couple days, but we want to try to get the materials there and go from there. That way it makes it easier for everybody. So back this up to the black mulch over here, hopefully, unless this tractor is in the way, and get her done. Alright guys, we just dropped the mulch off about 2 yards. Yeah, it is wet out, so I left some ruts. We'll fix that up at the end of the job because I left some in the middle of the yard too. So just showing you where we're at right now. Morning, it's now Wednesday now. We're getting the rock at a local supplier. Some river rock or RGL, whatever you want to call it. He's loading it up in the dump trailer right now. I'm just getting 5 tons. That's what the trailer can hold at a time. So just hold the brake, that way it doesn't move on us and blow the transmission out. Two more scoops and we'll call it a trip. Come on, say it.
Say what?
I don't know what you just said.
Alright everybody, we out here laying some mulch. We didn't put edge on this one because we made a manual edge. And pretty good. Snowed a little bit last night, but don't bother us now.
Ain't stopping us.
Ain't stopping us.
Let's put some up here now.
In there?
Yep.
Alright, let's get it.
Good morning guys, it's now Sunday. It's a brisk 27 degrees out here in central Indiana. I'm at one of the supply stores or local tool store, pick up a piece of equipment, and I was here to get a mini skid, and of course it didn't start because it's so cold out. It's diesel too. Waited for the glow plugs to warm up and everything, and had a guy come out and he couldn't get it started either, so we ended up getting a concrete buggy or a Canicom, whatever they're called. It's the same width as the mini skid, so I'm hoping it works out well. But I spent about an hour at the shop just trying to get a piece of equipment, so hopefully we can get it going here soon and get it rolling. What's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. Laying down some fabric, gonna get this backyard knocked out.
Yeah, we're trying to wait on the homeowner to get back home so we can figure out whether they want to tear this out or leave it there. Maybe put some stepping stones here because I think it'd look, or we think it'd look a lot better. All we have to do is probably just lay a strip of fabric over the top of it and let it be. Otherwise, we'll clean up these edges here pretty good. Other than that, about ready to lay some rock, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it. Try it. All right, couple hours have passed. Just Just a little update where we're at. We've laid probably eight ton of rock already. We talked the homeowner into putting some stepping stones here for their walkway. Obviously we left the gap between the edging here and here, that way it is walkway. Got a little touch up back there. We're gonna put a little piece right there too. And probably about 1 or 2 more wheelbarrow loads around this tree. Quentin's finishing the edging out for this. Looks actually pretty good, like a snake. So that's where we're at right now. We'll have to go get the other trailer load to finish the rest of the property, but we're getting there and get prepped for cleanup. So. Alright guys, it's about 6:30 now in the evening. Just finishing up for the day. Got all the rock laid, the edging done, all that good stuff. Still got probably another 4 or 5 hours to clean up. Throw a little mulch here that we have left over. Overall, we got probably about 80% of the job done. Just gotta clean it up a little bit. That thing right there, the candy comb, helped out a lot today. We spread probably about 12 ton of rock in a couple hours, so it wasn't bad. That's where we're at right now. I'm going to continue to clean up and call it a night. It's Friday now. We're out here cleaning up some of the debris in the trailer. Some of the bushes are pretty heavy, so we had to improvise a little bit. Don't have a grapple bucket just yet, but forks will do. Just grabbing the ball of it and throwing it up in there as best I can, and then I'll get up in there and smash it down later on. Hopefully we can get this job done today. Blow all this out to the road and put some soil down, grass seed, straw, and clean it up. Alrighty, we're cleaning her up. Getting the ruts repaired, putting grass seed down. Get her down. Alright guys, just finished up my biggest landscaping job to date. Big change. I'm going to do my final walkthrough, make sure I didn't miss any tools, but this is where we're at. So there's about 3 foot out from the house, full of ivy here. dug it all out and put some straw out on top of it. There's probably 3 or 4 bushes over here too. And then there was 2 bigger bushes right here that we put some rock at. I just sprayed them off, cleared it off from the mud that we got from the supplier on top of it. And then rock here, I wanted to put those lights in already. And then continue the rock. We laid about 12 or 13 ton on this job. We laid 2 yards of mulch as well. That tree had a bunch of ivy all over it, if you remember. And then this had some ivy and a bush in it too. So and we put a little mulch up in here too to clean it up. As you see, we did leave ruts, but we cleaned it all up, put some soil in there and grass seed and straw, so hopefully it'll start growing grass here soon. Let's continue into the back. Alrighty. Got the rock carrying all the way around here. There's 2 bushes right over here. And then we got some rock right in here too. And we had a little bit of leftover mulch. I went ahead and just threw it back here, and it actually turned out pretty good. We manually edged this out and then put the rocks that were already existing there back in. So, pretty good job. Just finished up, just doing a final walkthrough, make sure I don't miss anything. See you guys in the next video.